Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Sethum and welcome back to another video, folks. Once again, we're doing another episode of Conan Exiles, and if you watched my previous episode, you will know that I did build a vault room on top of this room, which is now the dungeon room. So this is what it looks like. I've already started building before I started recording, and then remembered to hit the record button. I was getting a bit carried away, my apologies for that, but it's basically a duplicate of the room before or above. And of course, we do have a couple of problems as a result of the vaults being up there and some of the placeables. So I might have to remove some stuff from the top and then place them back down again. And one of the problems does occur here, basically. So I've had to take down the vault, as you can see, to allow me to actually place the walls. But some of these walls are a bit finicky. So obviously, I know that dungeon rooms were small and cramped and crowded. I guess we are generous for those that we imprison. I'm actually going to place some thralls in here. I think it'd be well cool if I do that. We're going to have a little guard corner. So right here, this is a problem that I'm having, and I think I know what is causing it. I'm going to be testing it out. I'm going to try and find the quickest solution to fix that. But, oh, hey, no, we don't want that like that. But yeah, we do have now a dungeon room. Now, another thought that kind of occurred to me initially was to build windows for people to look out. But I thought to myself, that involves demolishing a lot of walls, which I'm not going to be doing. Too much work, and I don't know what else I'll break with it. Alright, here we are. So above this is where we have these storage boxes, which you can see I can actually make quite a few dungeons. So this is going to be a very big dungeon room, and of course we do need to also consider security, so of course that's going to be something I will be looking at. But yeah, it is looking pretty decent. I am happy with the way it's come out. Alright, like so. Oh, that is not the way I wanted to place it. And so we do it like this, and this, and then we do this. Perfect. There is some space back there that I wanted to use, so I think I might try and create some other prison cells. It is a bit difficult back there because we are using triangle pieces, so that does complicate the situation as a general rule of thumb. But we'll see what we can do with it. And I have an idea for how I'm going to make the beds. We don't want them to be comfortable, so I don't want to use normal beds. And my thought was to use benches. We'll see how that works later on when I do actually give that a go. So let's place down the dungeon doors. There we go. And of course, we're not going to place any braziers in there. We do want them to be dark and humid and scary places for people to be in. Okay, so we have a lot of space around here, which I can use. And I think I'm going to build some more cells around here. Okay. Yeah, this is too wide, so I do need to think of a way to use up the space. I have some ideas. The only way we're going to do that is through testing it out. And I think we're going to start with this right here. We can do 2 dungeon cells if we take the brazier out. Okay, so let's get on with the work, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, we're doing the dungeons, or the cells, at the back of this room. So these, I guess, could probably be the solitary confinement room. I don't really like the way the walls at the bottom are, to be honest. I think. Do we do it this way? I don't know. I think I'm going to have to go with this just because. Yeah, no, I'm not happy with it. So we're going to take out these walls and we're going to place them facing outwards. I did do it this way initially because that is what I think I've done on that side. So I did try and mirror it, but it looks a bit wrong to me. So I think this is the way I'm going to do it. And then that makes it look a bit better. There we go. Now notice how tiny these ones are. Yeah, there we go. So we got quite a few spaces to store our prisoners. This one's particularly tiny. We don't want them to be too big. Some of them are bigger than others. I guess we do have our VIP treatment for those that are VIPs or were VIPs, or, you know, or maybe we can store multiple prisoners in one. I don't know. Do you know what? I'm going to use some thralls to actually chuck into prison, just because I think that would make it look a bit livelier. There we go. Right, we need to pick up this brazier right here. And we'll do this, that one there. Okay. Alright. And we just need to place down the doorways. And that's it. I think I can remove the pillars on this floor. And, yeah. See, the pillars are kind of in the way. So if we remove anything... Okay. We just took a pillar down and it didn't really affect the structural integrity of my building. So that is good. It is being supported by the walls. That is what I was hoping for. Now this is the one I've got questions about. I could place another pillar here. But, alright, that's fine. I'm happy with that. That is fine. I can do that. Okay, so I've got some more building pieces. Let's see. This is the entrance into the dungeon itself. As you can see, it is somewhat okay. There are some dark corners, so we do need to light it up. And of course, we're going to keep the corridors as lit as possible. This area right here, I was having problems with building another dungeon, but that's fine because I don't want to build another dungeon. We do have enough prison cells as such. I do want a space though where I can put some guards. So I think that is what I'm going to do with that area right there. There we go. Yeah, so this could be like a little desk where we're going to keep some prison guards. We can place another brazier right here. I mean, it doesn't make much sense, seeing as I could have placed it in the corner, but that's fine. Now, we do have a good, sufficient amount of lighting. We'll put braziers on this side as well. Although they're not really needed, if I'm honest. The lighting is more than sufficient as it currently stands, but I think for decoration purposes, it would look pretty nice. Yeah. Right. Well, we're going to carry on with this. So I have fixed this problem in the end. As you can see, it was basically some statues above that were complicating my life as far as actually finishing it off. I do apologize for my phone buzzing. It is well annoying when that happens. Alright, so let's place down some braziers. And we'll place another one right here. Okay, so that looks pretty neat. I'm happy with it. It is well lit. There is no way you're going to trip over any hazard now. Unfortunately, the prisoners will have some light as a result of it, but it is what it is. We are a nice prison or jail. We do like to make sure that our prisoners are not up to any nonsense, so I guess the light will come in handy. Alright, okay. Try and place this somewhere around on this corner. We do have some more spaces we can place some of these. I think that'll do. We can place one right there, like so. And I think that'll do it. Could potentially put another one here. And look at that. Look how lit it is. I can put one here as well. They are kind of close to each other, but it is well lit, so that is kind of good. Alright, that'll do. Okay, So this is one of the prison cells. You kind of got a look inside. So it's time to use the benches that I was mentioning, and of course with these we're going to place 2 of them, and so the beds are not very comfortable. They're just made out of wood. I don't really have anything else to use as a bed, and I don't want to place too many beds because that will confuse the game as to where I want to respawn, so we don't really want to cause that problem. Plus I think that looks decent bed wise, and as you can see, the prison itself, or the cell, is not all that big. Of course we do have varying sizes, so that is a thing. And I am going to place the beds, I suppose, in different manners. I think, yeah, I'm debating if to do it or not, but I think it would keep things, I suppose, not or prevent things from being too too identical for each cell, if that makes sense. So that looks decent enough. Oh, the cell's closed. I'm locked in. Nope, never mind. Out I go. It would be nice if you could lock these. Do you know what? It'd be nice to actually get a player and put them in this prison. That'd be cool. Alright. And of course we need something for our prisoners to sleep in each of these. I mean, I could have left it without the benches, but they would feel somewhat empty, and we can't really place down like stacks of hay or whatnot to create, you know, very awful living conditions. At least they should be thankful, you know, if they do end up in prison here, they do have a bench or a double bench to sleep on. Whoops, that locked on me. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. So I'm trying to be careful here. I do want to line it up. Alright, come on. There we go. Perfect. That looks perfect. It looks like it was part of the game design. Brilliant. Okay, I can place that on this wall. And I suppose with the next one we can probably shift it about. We do have 2 variations of benches, but I think these are just about long enough to allow a person to actually sleep on them should they choose to do so. They're not going to be perfect, but I guess no prison system is. There we go. So we are coming to an end. I have pretty much used up all the benches that I had. This one's a bit wonky, but hey ho. Details, right? And we have this right here. And we'll do this as well. I'm just trying to figure out a good spot. It is at a bit of an angle, so I guess we have to work with that. There we go. Near enough. Perfect. I think that's pretty much it. I've done all of the prisons. Alright. I can do some decorative pieces. I don't really know what I'm going to be placing down decoration wise, just because there really isn't a lot that I would say is appropriate for this type of structure, apart from the skeletons. Okay, so we got these skeletons on a stick. I don't even know why I'd have something like this in a prison. It just makes very little to no sense, but I suppose we have them, so might as well use them. I mean, playing around with these, it does give me an idea of what I can do with them. Why not? That's fine. Details. It's not meant to be perfect. Okay. So this is it. So, I mean, as you can see, it is a pretty darn large prison. And right here is where we're going to build the little office space, if you want to call it that. I guess this is where the guards will sit. I am going to place several guards in the prison, and I do want to place in a thrall or two in the prison. Maybe some creatures as well. I don't know. I feel like you wouldn't send a creature to prison, but that might be an option. Just saying. Maybe I could do an ape or something. I don't know. That's an option. I'm thinking about it. Right, we need some more pieces. We're running out of things to place down. We still have the chairs, and of course we're going to do a little, like a little chest here, or cupboard. I guess this is where they'll store documents and weapons and stuff like that. Try and get this as close as possible to the wall and to the other cupboard. Like this, I can actually see more. Okay, perfect. There we go. Let's place down some chairs for people to sit on. Okay. And I suppose we can do it like this. And that looks like it has been used. Got some more items, so we've got a couple of notes here. We can place, I don't want to place it above there. I guess we'll place it somewhere here, maybe. And we've got some decoration pieces to put on the table, otherwise it'll look too empty. I mean, I don't know why I'm placing down candles when there's that much light. I don't have anything else that I could think about putting down on the table. We do have, I guess, a jug here. I guess this could be like a water jug. And we got some skulls. I guess people that come here or end up in prison here don't really get out very often. There we go. Place some more on top of that. The game does allow me to do it, so might as well. Again, we don't want it to be too identical or too neatly arranged. There we go. I guess these are the skulls of ex-prisoners, hey? They did eventually remain here for the remainder of their life, including the skulls, so I guess that does go with the term rotten prison. And we have some of these, so I guess if I've done it on the vault room, I might as well do it here as well. It does add a bit of extra decorative feel to it. And I don't really know what else to put on the walls that would make it look interesting. I might look through what I can craft, and maybe I can get some other pieces and use them up as well. I mean, yeah, I'm happy with having these things on the wall. They do actually add to the place. It feels a lot less empty. Maybe that's a word. I mean, it is a prison, so you know it's not meant to be nice. But I guess the guards can enjoy the life of a prison guard, I suppose. There we go. And we place another one. I'm guessing there. That'll do nice. Okay, so I'm going to try and repeat this on this other end. And we're just going to carry out with this all the way through. Initially, my thought was to place down a carpet, but I'm not going to do that. It is a prison, and they don't tend to have carpets in prison. So we're not going to do that. Okay. So, trying to keep a pattern here. And we're just going to follow this all the way through the entire prison system. And I guess that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't know what else I could do with it. Well, folks, that is it. This is what the prison looks like. Personally speaking, I'm happy with the way it's come out. I'm sure there are a couple of other things I can place down and I might do at some point in the future. But that is pretty much it for this video, folks. I do hope that you have enjoyed it, and if you have, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, stay safe, folks.